Hi there, Mike Giannotti here from Microsoft's Healthcare and Life Sciences group, and I want to talk to you today about not just Microsoft lists, but playlists. They have me super excited, so much you can do with them. So I'm going to walk through a couple of use cases, how to set up, we're going to go through technically, and then how to re-expose those in things like, I don't know, Viva Connections, your Viva Home, that kind of stuff, as well as link to them and make them readily available. And I'm going to show you that not just for video like it states, but audio, because yes, you can do audio podcasting here if so desired. So without any further ado, let's go full screen and let's get started. So here we are on a demo site I have set up. It's called Media Central. And we have gone in, or I have gone in, and under the hood in Documents, I have created two folders, one called Friday Wrap and the other called Nurses Speak Podcast. If I go into the Friday Wrap, you will see a series of MP4 files that are in here. And I can come in. You can see we can play that. It's got the full fidelity of me as playing Dr. G. I'm not a doctor in real life, but I play one on my play videos. So there we go. So I've got these Friday Wrap videos that are all here. But also, as I mentioned, we have a folder called Nurses Speak Podcast. And in this one, it's MP3 files. Now, they don't talk about MP3 files on the description with a playlist, but I'm going to show you how you can not only use them, but have them provide you, when you create the list, a much better view experience than you'd get out of the box. So let's come on back here. What I need to do is to create a list. The first one we're going to work with is going to be the video. That's what they talk about here. And there are really two places you can do this. If you are on the stream, the new stream in SharePoint site, right underneath for a new recording, there is a drop down. You can create a playlist from here. But I want to do it contextual to where I'm at. This particular site, Media Central. So if you, under here, if I go to the site contents view, here we go. I can select new, and there's my option to select a list. We're going to pick that. It brings up all the list playlists. Now, as you can see, there's things around issue tracking, onboarding, event itinerary, asset management, all kinds of great ones, including playlists. And that's quick. You can quickly identify it. You'll see a young woman with headphones on, right? She's listening to some music, and it says, or watching videos, and it says, arrange a set of videos for playback in a specific order. So that's what it's intended to do. We're going to create that. But then we're going to talk about some ways of exposing that and reusing it. In addition to the templates, your org can create their own templates. I don't have any ones here in my demo tenant set up. You can create a blank list and start from scratch and build your own. If there's an existing list, you can select that and then modify it for your own from Excel or from a CSV. But today, we're doing playlists. So let's select that. It's going to give you a view as to what it'll look like, and you can see it's grabbing thumbnails from the videos themselves to represent it. I'm going to go ahead and say use template, and this is the Friday Wrap. All right, and this is Michael Giannotti's weekly video on the state of our biz. There we go. Could be our business. I'm going to leave this show on site navigation. It just provides an easy way to get back to it. We'll go ahead and click create. And we're going to have a blank list now. So here it is. You can see in our list, we can start to add things. It says add a new item. I'm going to go ahead, select that. By default, it brings us into our documents view, but you don't have to. Let's say in this site, there was another library I created. I can click it. I can come out here, and then I could go to a similar one I have in Media Docs or any of them. It's all available. There's also other sites I'm a member of and follow, or more places. So I can pull content from all over the place, but we're going to come in here in the documents, and I've consolidated where we're uploading those two into a single place. So I'll say the Friday wrap. I'm just going to select one for the moment. Go ahead and select, add it, and there it is. So it's now added that particular view here. It says it's done. Notice it pulled a nice thumbnail from the video itself, added that in here so that I could go ahead and have a visualization of it, and that'll help to, represent it a little better to our users. It's already gone in and added that particular one here. So let's go ahead. We've got that. And I'm just going to refresh my view. There we go. It was showing me an older navigation view. And so now I want to add some additionals. As new videos come online, I can come in and we can continue to add. So that was number one. Next, number two, boom. And notice how it's putting the newer to the top as we go. So I can continue. I could, if I wanted to, I can also, edit any of these particulars that are here. We're going to leave that as is. We're going to continue to come in here, add some new items. I'll just add one more. That should be sufficient. We'll add number 3. Yeah, let's do one more. Number 4. There we go. And we're done. So now we have this great view that people can come in, select.
All right, so real quick,
this is a full player, all embedded nicely in, right?
I've integrated a number of things.
And we can skip back and forth. Once we have that particular view here, some of the things we can do, we can go ahead and say, alert me. So when there's changes to this, I want to subscribe. I want to know when there's new videos available. I can go ahead and say, alert me. And then it's going to bring this up. I'm the user here. You know what? I could go ahead and add my teammates if I want, my colleagues. So I can do it proactively. How do I want to be notified? Email. If you have SMS set up, you can do that and have it send a URL in the SMS message. We're going to select email, send alerts anytime anything changes, send it immediately, and I'm going to click OK. So now we've got an alert set up. So in the event that, I don't know, we'll come back here and we'll add one more and select number 5. So now in my Outlook, it's going to send an email that's going to let me know that there's a new video.
Hi, my name is Mike Giannati. I'm a Microsoft.
And we'll stop that. But we've created this nice playlist that we can update each week, have that all available. The next piece is, well, what do we want to do with this, right? So we already have it linked in. So from my home page, if I come here, we've got the Friday wrap. Can readily make that available. But what if I want to make this list available? This is for the whole state of the whole business. I want to bring it with more prominence. Well, let's come on out here to the our Viva Connection site, right? So this is SharePoint Online. Here is that dashboard, but we want it to show up not just here, but also here on Viva Home. Well, that's easy peasy. Let's just come on in here. We're going to select Manage Viva Connections, View the Dashboard. We're going to select, let's close that, select Edit the Dashboard, and we want to add a new tile. We're going to select Web Link in this case, click Edit. This is so easy, folks. We selected Edit for it, grab the URL. We don't need to grab everything, just see how it says the Friday wrap, then all items ASPX, That's what we want to grab up to. So we'll select that, copy. Come on back here to our dashboard. That's going to be our link we paste in. The card title, the weekly wrap. There we go. We could give it a description here if we wanted. Custom image. We're going to go ahead and select our own here. So let's go ahead and upload. And I have one. Where do I have that? The Friday wrap. Oh, that's what it is. The Friday wrap. We're going to go ahead, add the image. It's going to upload that. So not the weekly wrap, the Friday wrap. We'll place that there. And then we could do some additional parts if we want. I'm not going to do that. We're done. We're going to click close on this. And our last thing is to move this where we'd like it. I'm going to put it right up front and center. Boom. There we go. And we're going to republish. Come on out to our home page. There we go. Just make sure it's showing nicely. Which means if I come here now to Viva Home and we refresh our view, there's the Friday wrap. So now when people come into Viva, they want to see the latest around that. We can go ahead, click. Now we're into the view. They can go ahead, select any of these, play them if they want. And it's going to provide a nice, easy way to provide that kind of access. So that's with video, right? Straightforward. That's what we know this is all designed to do. It's a great thing. But what if we want to go ahead and drop that in a little different? We want to do audio. So let's come over back to our site contents. And we're going to create a new list, this time for the audio podcast. We're going to say list, select playlist, and use template. This was called Nurses Speak. Give it a description. This is the latest on nursing requirements, trends, etc. There we go. Good enough. Click create. We'll get that same blank view. Now we have it up here in the navigation. We're going to go ahead and click new item. We're going to select the Nurse Speak podcast. Now, see this little note here? If I had not changed the underlying thumbnail, I'm going to show you where we do that. I don't remember if I showed you or not, so I'm going to come on back to, let's go here. Let's go to site contents. I just want to quickly show you something there. Come to documents. So the Friday wrap video, it automatically grabs a thumbnail. With the audio feeds, it does not do that. So you want a nicer view, something that's going to be visual. So what I did was I opened the audio, come into audio settings, and under thumbnail, select upload thumbnail. You browse to it, select it. I already did, so I'll just cancel out of there. But I added this Nurses Speak, and you do that then each time you upload a new audio file. That way you can have a visualization, so it can be just one consistent one for a series, or it could be different ones showing different speakers, or whatever it is you want to visualize. But that's where we do it. You upload the video, right? Upload it, open the video, open the audio, come to audio settings, thumbnail, to the upload thumbnail, upload it, and say done, and you'll get that view. And that's important. Make sure you do that. Because then when we come in and select, let's just do the one, select, I get that nice view, right? There it is. So I've got all that whole view here. And I could go ahead and we could, again, add each time there's a new one. Come in here and boom, select, and do the same with our last. And then we've got our series is up to date. Looks great. Reverse order. So we've got all this taking place here. Again, people can play them right from here. Right? So all that's there. But now what I want to do is let's go ahead. We can add that as well. Maybe we'll want to add the podcast. So I'm just going to copy the whole URL here. We'll come on back. I'm going to go back to Manage Viva Connections, View Dashboard. And let's select Edit. There we are. Come on to the bottom, add a card. And select Edit. The link. Card title. This is Nurses Speak Podcast. And I'm going to give it a description so it's not the default. So we'll say card description here is just the latest for nurses. Put the same thing we put before. I just don't feel like typing. Thumbnail, custom image. I'm going to go ahead and upload our Nurses Speak one. There it is. Boom, add image. It's going to add that in here. We could do an icon. I'm satisfied with what we got. Let's drag that up. Let's put that next to, so we'll have two audio things. And I'm just going to real quick while I'm here, just say Friday State of Biz. So we have something a little better there. There we go. All right, we're going to republish. Coming out to the landing. They're both showing. That's great. Let's refresh our view here. And there's Nurses Speak. And there we go to that nice view where we can play. Now,
this is a edition sample.
This brings up something. You notice this has a cleaner view than if I had gone from this one, which I gave that partial view. This is doing a grid view. The other one is this. So just depends on what you want. If you want the whole clean, nice clean view like this, put the whole URL in. We can certainly change that. Come on back here. Manage connections, view dashboard. So we'll just clean up this other one. Whoops. Clean this up, click edit. And I probably should have done that whole URL to begin with. Let's go to the Friday wrap video. There we go. Grab the whole URL. So it's just a quick, easy cleanup of the link. There we go. We'll republish. We will come out here. Is it there? Yep. So it's carried through. And then if we come over to connections, let's go back and let's refresh. And there we go. So now we've got both of those. So my apologies. I'm doing some of this on the fly, but you can see here, now we've got that nice view. Users again can come in. So we're providing it both from here for our Friday wrap, as well as the Nurses Speak podcast. So quickly and easily, we've bubbled that up and we're done. That's it. So lists are simple. They're easy. You know, to create them, they auto grab the thumbnails for these videos. But in the case of the audio, just simply come in and as you upload it, again, go to audio settings, thumbnail, and then upload and add your custom thumbnail, then click done when you're done. And those will show nicely as well. So that's it from me. This is Mike Giannotti. Hope you all have a great day. try out lists. They're awesome. There's a whole bunch, as you saw, but try out playlists, get those added in. You can even drop in the views if you want for a particular list, right? Let's go back here. I should have done this. Just grab this. We'll say copy. And you can even add them to a team. So let's say, I don't know, here we go. It shall be this quick and easy. Click add a tab, select SharePoint. And then up here, add a page. We'll add that full view. Drop it on in. And then you can add it to any Teams tab. That easy. All right. So with that, this is Mike Giannotti. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Try out lists, try out playlists, start leveraging them. Take care. And as always, have a great one. Ciao.